Hello, Chris Green here over the Flood Insurance Guru. Today we're talking about lake coverage when it comes to your flood insurance, picking the right coverage. We get a lot of requests for people who are buying houses on the lake. They want to know, do they need flood insurance? Is flood insurance required? And what does flood insurance cover? Well, we're going to talk about those three things in this video. First of all, is flood insurance needed? And the answer to that question is we truly believe that every property should have flood insurance. And the reason is many times the properties that are in low risk areas do flood. Let's take Houston, for example, inland South Carolina from the hurricane. When it comes to 30 or 40 inches of rain, there's not a whole lot you can control when it comes to low risk flood zones. Just like over the last year where many areas have been 20 and 30 inches of rain above normal, those kind of things are gonna happen. And you do wanna make sure you've got coverage there. Now the next thing is flood insurance required. Well, if you have a mortgage or generally an additional interest on your property and you're either in a flood zone A or flood zone AE around the lake area, yes, they are gonna require you to carry flood insurance. Now, when it comes to getting out of paying for flood insurance, getting out of a zone, is that an option? It can be a very valuable option. And here's what you need to do in order to get that done. You'll need to have an elevation certificate that shows that you're not in that high-risk flood zone. So what you need to look for are that the elevations on your elevation certificate, when it's talking about top of your bottom floor, the lowest adjacent grade, the highest adjacent grade, area, things like that are above the base flood elevation. Or maybe you've got a basement with a house here on the lake or a crawl space and there's nothing in it and it's unfinished. Then that's something we could take a look and see if we can turn that into FEMA to get the flood zone changed. So many times on these lake properties, you can see behind me that the lakes, they really sit up. The houses sit up, and when they do that, they're no longer in that high-risk flood zone, but nobody's ever walked them through the process of getting it removed. And that's one of the things we do here at the Flood Insurance Guru. So if you've got questions about how much coverage you need, if it's gonna be required or not, how to get out of paying for it, or just putting the perfect coverage in place, please reach out to us. thefloodinsuranceguru.com. You can go to our YouTube or our Facebook channels, The Flood Insurance Guru, or you can even give us a call, 205-451-4294.